guys, welcome once again to my channel. I'm still in the US. This is not the content I prepared for you from the US, but this is very important and I have to share it now. So as you can see, I have with me here Dr. Aina Ebekun Isaac. If you're a frequent viewer of my channel, you've probably seen his face before. Last year, he was on my channel to talk about smart approaches. There was this training that was ongoing and from his company where they train people to become data analysts, etc., etc. You know, all those tech stuff, right? And this video is still on my channel, if you can go. And as part of those that joined the cohort that I spoke about on my channel with Dr. Isaac last year, a couple of people enrolled, and today we're bringing you a testimony. Yes, and he joined that cohort that we spoke about last year with Dr. Aina, and now he has a massive testimony. Guys, I don't want to talk so much. I'm going to let this gentleman speak about it himself, so you hear from the horse's own mouth. Okay, so joining us right now is Afolabi Akintona. From the get-go, I can say you're Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're right.
Okay. And then you joined the cohort last year. So you got trained by Dr. Aina Ebekun Isaac to become what? Is it a data analyst?
Yeah, as a data analyst.
Okay. Before I come to you, let me just say hi to Dr. Aina. Dr. Aina, welcome once again to my channel.
All right, thank you.
If I have given you my US time when I'm supposed to be on holiday and this is my content I plan, that means you're special.
Thank you so much.
Welcome once again. So for you, people may have known you, but let's just go to Afolabi. Kindly just briefly introduce yourself. Are you in Nigeria? Are you in the UK? If you're in the UK, how long have you been here?
Thank you, Nadia. I moved to the UK. I'm actually currently in the UK. I moved to the UK 2022.
Okay.
I actually came for my master's, as everybody did. You know, you came here for master's. And I remember towards the end of my master's, I asked my supervisor, and luckily enough, she is a Nigerian as well.
Okay.
And I asked, because I came to study supply chain, and I asked, how was the chances of me getting a job in supply chain? And she was like, the chances are very slim.
Oh.
And I thought to myself, how else can I do this? And I spoke to her, and she was like, the best thing for me to do is upskill myself in another field.
Wow.
And it got me thinking. I started, researching and thinking, what else can I do? And that was the time everybody was going tech. My first instance was, is this going to be very hard? I'm not good with coding. And I stumbled upon, the YouTube page, and I joined Smart Approaches. So I joined the cohort last year.
Okay.
It was a 3-month program. And trust me, after the cohort, I applied for jobs. And within, I think, 2 or 3 months, and I got a job offer. And the rest is history. Yeah, I am with my job, enjoying the job.
So you flew all the way from Nigeria to come and do a course here, and that course, after you paid in pounds for the tuition, did not even give you a job. However, that 3-month course that you did last year, and you probably didn't pay anywhere close to that amount you paid to the UK university.
No,
that is what has given you a job now.
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations. I know tech is the in thing right now. And just last week, I was watching your video in the US here with a friend of mine. This boy, he's a Ghanaian. And then when he came here, he was doing food delivery. Okay. So he came to visit me. He's my friend from Ghana. I haven't seen him in so long. So he came here to visit me. And he had a Nestle tag, right? On his,
wow. That's luxury.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, how come you're working for that? He said, nah, no. When I came, I was working over here. The delivery service, they call it DoorDash. So it was like, I was working for DoorDash. And then I did this course in the US here, but it's something similar to what you are doing, right? He does it from home. This guy in Jersey or wherever is the one training them, and then now he's working for Nestle, right? Yeah. So really, IT is the in thing now. People are really making it financially and career-wise with IT. So I'm really happy that you're back again to help people. Usually when I do this video, personally, the people that I want to really take this opportunity is people who have moved in with their partners. Let's say you moved in with your partner who's a doctor, you moved into the UK with your partner who's a nurse, and then you had a good job back home, but over here you're struggling. Or maybe you came to study in the UK, you've got the graduate visa, but you're not getting a job, you're working as a carer. Meanwhile, there's an opportunity for you to do a very good job and earn more than a minimum wage. So those are the people that I really want them to, grab this opportunity. So, Mr. Afolabi, you said the course was 3 months. And how was it? What was your experience like? And after the course, how long did it take you to get the job?
Okay, the course was 3 months, like I said earlier. To be fair, I actually have a background in one of the skills that you need, which is Excel. And that part was easy for me.
Okay.
But the other skills I need, the other platform that I need to learn was Power BI and SQL. And when I joined the course, the most amazing thing about joining Smart Approaches was the way of teaching was very simple. Like, they are going to break it down to you for you to understand every nitty gritty. It's a one-on-one class. It's not a recorded video. It's a class where you get to ask questions. The tutor is going to go back if you don't understand. It's not a situation where you have to just watch the video. And for the tutors that we had, they were understanding of everybody's deficiency. So they took their time with every single person. And even before we finished, like a month before we finished, we started applying for jobs, for the skills you already know about, whether it's Excel, whether it's Power BI. And, the interviews were coming. My first interview, I remember that I told Dr. Aino, and when I failed the interview, I told him, I was like, don't worry, the opportunities are still going to come. I was feeling so sad. And, I started going for interviews, started improving from the last one. And luckily enough, I got one of them.
So I like the fact that you've been very realistic, so that people will know that, one, you did take the course, the teachers were supportive, you did it, but you even failed one interview. I'm not saying everybody's going to fail, but we are not coming to sell something for you that will make it look like immediately you step foot in that class, you're getting, like, we are being real with you. So tell us a bit about the job that you got. Okay, I know that for sake of GDPR, you cannot really mention the name of the company, but at least.
Okay, it's one of the companies in the UK, one of the big companies in the UK. The interview process was actually pretty straightforward. And they are not really concerned about. Let me just say this: most people usually think they are after your certificate.
Okay.
At least the interviews I've gone to, they just want to test your technical skills if you actually know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And my interview, luckily enough, it was just based on technical skills. They didn't really ask me about, tell us about your weakness or skill or your strengths. They just went into the technical part of it. And that's one of the benefit of Smart Approaches. Before the interview, I spoke with Dr. Aino. I sent him the email, told him every single thing, and we went through the possible technical questions that could be asked, and that gave me a good background of what the interview could be. And the interview questions were just, like I said, basic technical questions, and I kind of aced the interview questions because I had a good tutor. And 2 weeks after, I got a call, and I was told that I got a job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Please, how much is this minimum wage? Is this how much? How much are we talking about?
It's more than
motivate people. How much?
It's more than. Let me just say this:
a range.
Data analyst role is one of the most lucrative roles. Especially if you have a very good company. It's one of the most lucrative roles.
Give us an idea. How much they earn? Is it 30,000 a year, 30,000 pounds?
Just the range. Just give us the range of this.
How much are you making?
Between 40 to 60,000 pounds a year.
Wow. So that's even more than a band 5 nurse. Wow.
All right. I think one of the most interesting parts of this job is it doesn't work in the office every day. So it's hybrid. That is, some days at home and some days at work. So it makes sense for
yeah. So flexible as a family man, as somebody who wants to do other things as well. And then because of that, you can even pick another side hustle as well if you really want to. So that is really nice. Wow. Dr. Aina, so how many people, or if you can give us an estimate or the percentage of the people that enrolled, and how many people have actually gotten jobs? Or maybe Asabi is the only person out of 1,000 people.
Okay. So all through that cohort, we have about, if I'm not mistaken, around 80 altogether. And in that 80, we have about 60% or 65% of them that has gotten job. So because we know that the speed of everyone tends to differ, just the way Aflabi said. So this is what we do, and this is what makes us special. Because we don't compare students. They have got different engagement, different brain, different understanding, different learning ability. So we have designed
prior knowledge, because
exactly.
For example, he already had some
exactly. He's got some prior knowledge, but there are some they have got no prior knowledge and they still got a job. So what we do is, for whatever stage you are, we have a student journey. which will start from your registration till to when you start the course till you get a job. So what we do is we always know the particular stage you are. So if you have not gotten job, we don't leave you. As I'm talking to you right now, as when we are recording this video, we already sent out a jump on seminar for the ones that have not gotten job, and they can testify to it, any one of them that's watching this video. So that job on seminar is going to expose them to more opportunities. So we are bringing an expert in job environment to see. Even I believe Avolabi should even receive the email, because some of them that have gotten jobs, they still want to get more higher. That's something about tech. You can go higher and higher because your
Hey,
little experience
they
can
are too
fetch you more.
greedy. They should allow the people that are less interested and those that are okay.
So we sent it to all of them so they can come and learn more, so they can re-strategize. Then we have mentorship too, so we give them some mentors that is going to re-strategize with them, reorganize it, and still get the job. So we don't let you go until you get the job. So if you didn't get the job, we are not going to come here and bring Afolabi to come and testify on your platform. Though there are some that said because of one reason or the other, they are not applying. So in this, what we call a job check update from our team, we have an employability team. So they send email out, ask you where you are, why are you not getting job? You respond. Some it might be networking. We network you right. Some it might be that they have reviewed their CV again after we have done the review, because some, when they get some unfortunate messages, they don't feel like, oh, it's not working. No, in the UK or wherever you are in tech, get used to unfortunately. You just need so many unfortunately, then one fortunately, and that's it. So some of them retweak their CV again. So we have to revisit their CV again, retweak it to what is needed in the market. Then after that, refire. Then a mentor will be on your neck to know that you are doing what is right. Even in our company recently, there is an opening, which because we have a lot of products we're also developing, both for us and for organization, because it's a software development and training company. So we also have internship that we give to our students, and they come and learn more on the job, especially the ones that have not gotten job. Maybe they still, some of them, they might not be that buoyant enough to still go out there. So we need to rekindle their fire, bring them, give them that internship with our company, working with experts in their field, which we also expose them more. So all of this will
And that
keep
can
you,
also give them experience on their CVs,
yes,
especially because
more.
the UK job markets, they really like experience.
Yes, Smart Acquisition website, a new website will be launched in a couple of months now, and it is strictly being designed by our students. If any one of them is watching, it can. So we have first stage of the project, second stage. So two cohorts worked on it, and it is fine. And even right now, some of them are still working as an intern on the project. Again, so with this, we keep you, you know what you are doing. Then you go out there, because what you need is the experience, the skills, and not the certificate. Ask him, did they ask you for any certification? No, it's not the certification that will help you do your Power BI dashboard, will help you do any automation or whatever thing you want to do, or gather your requirements. So, and some people are saying AI. Forget about AI has come to help you do your job better. And the earlier we know. Recently, I had a seminar with an organization in the UK here. I was able to talk about technological advancement and my career. And I was able to let them know that AI is not going to take your job if you are prepared. That is, that your job, you can use AI to do it, because AI doesn't work itself. So all of this, it is high time we understood that life is changing, and you need to come into this tech, and it has come to stay forever.
But we also don't know exactly what data analyst, and aside data analyst, which other kind of people do you train?
We train for data analysis and business analysis. So
Business analyst.
data analysis is just about getting the trend of a data. Then after getting the trend, you can give a recommendation of the trend of that insight. So with this, you can predict the future of the business or the organization. That's just what it's about.
Yeah, I think my friend the one that I was talking about with Nestle, what he does for them is he works for the finance section. They check the products which are bringing in more money, the products which are not being sold, and
Exactly.
all of those.
That's just it. So why be a business analyst is about just understanding the business problem and giving it required solution. So they have got their own concept. It's not the same, but they are all doing well and they are all making money. And don't feel like immediately when I finish, I must get a job. If I didn't get a job, they are deceiving me. It's not true. You might get a job even in the training. Why you might get a job some months after the training? Because it depends on your commitment to it. You need to be serious. Then how much you are practicing, because you need to practice. Then you have a mentor. Communicate with your mentor. I always say, don't go and do an interview without informing us, because we've been there. We if you are following smart approaches on our social media, we employ every time. There is no week for the past 6 weeks that I have never attended interview session for smart approach. You can check us. We have different tech skills because we have so many products that are working for ourselves and for companies we have partnership with. So
So let me just add and coach you there. You said a lot. One of the benefit of joining smart approaches, just like you rightly said, it's the help they give you from the beginning to the end. I've gone for 10 interviews for every single one of them. I usually tell him a day or 2 days before. And trust me, if it's not him, it's someone else. They're going to dedicate 1 hour to possible questions that could be asked for every single interview. And that's you will never find such attention from anybody, at least the one that I know, they will never find such attention from anybody. And that's one of the benefits. And I don't think there's anything else you want, because they're going to take you through every single possible questions, be it technical, be it communication skills, be it presentation skills. And that's one of the caveat of joining smart approaches.
Obviously, if you had not benefited, I don't think you'd waste your time today to come and promote and then share your testimony. So you are a living testimony. I want to ask. So the 3 months, is it every single day of the 3 months? Is it 2 hours a day? What is the schedule like, so that people who are interested and would know if it is doable? Because probably people are already watching us, but they are in other jobs as well, and they want to move into tech.
yeah, because we know that people will definitely be working, and it is always nice when you're transitioning into tech. You still have something you are doing. So we've made it so flexible. And for data analysis, it's always on Tuesday and on Thursday, which is half 5 to half 8 UK time. That's 3 hours. Then for BA, which is business analysis, it is always on a Monday and a Wednesday, half 5 to half 8 in the evening. And while training with us, we ensure that in case you miss any class, all the classes are being recorded and you can watch it after, even when you still finish the program.
And how much are we talking about?
So it is just £600 if you are paying outrightly. We know that some people might not be able to afford it outrightly. So if you are paying in installments, it's going to be £650, but you pay £350 first. Then a month after the commencement of your training, not a month after you have paid, a month after the commencement of your training, you pay the additional £300, which makes the £650 for us.
Then it's affordable, because if you're going to pay 600 or £650, and then you have the chance of getting a very good job, I think it's affordable, because this guy charges $1,000 and the 20% of your salary for 1 year. And even that, the guy says he's so grateful. The guy should even take it. Like, he's so grateful.
He's still grateful for the 20%.
Yeah, from being a delivery guy and then to that, it's and then just like you are doing as well, it's good, because the guy also said that he realized that his CV was a problem at some point. So it's good that even after the training and all that, you are coaching them with how to do their CVs to attract prospective employers and all of that.
And we now have a learning platform, which is called LMS, Learning Management System, which our students have been able to develop together with Smart Approaches team, which is going to be launched very soon. And this cohort are going to enjoy it. I'm sure Afolabi is going to enjoy it, but don't worry. So there are a lot of stuff right now that you are going to enjoy. you can have your assignments being submitted on the platform. You can also watch
Oh,
more videos in your feed, more
okay.
like a Netflix kind of,
Okay. Hey.
and learn more things at the same time. So
Wow.
it's a lot. So, and we are happy. We are adding value to people, and we are glad. And they can also follow us on social media to learn about us.
You are going to do another cohort now, right? And when is it starting?
All right, so the next cohort is starting by 29th of July for business analysis and 30th of July for data analysis.
So I'm going to leave all of that on the screen. So 29th of July, that's when it's starting. The 3 months, that's when it's starting.
Yes.
And that's for business analysts.
Yes.
And then on 30th of July, that of data analysts will also begin. And it's a
Yes.
3 month program. However, if there are days that you miss, the platform will help you keep up and then watch videos and do assignments and all of that. Wow. Wow. Some people, they have other questions that I have not asked, and they would want to contact you and then verify or clarify a few things. How do they reach you?
They can reach us through our WhatsApp number, and through the WhatsApp, also you can get all your registration done, and then we guide you on the
Okay.
course.
Some
Yes.
people immediately they hear tech, they just get disappointed or discouraged because they think it's coding, coding, coding. Is it all about coding?
The straightforward answer is no. The elaborate answer is it's just you understanding the basics of the skills that you need. There's no
Okay.
coding involved. You're
Okay.
not doing any programming or anything. It's just as simple as it can get. In fact, one of the things you enjoy, especially if you love visualization, is Power BI, which is very, very, very
Hey,
interesting.
I can see the smile on your face when you say,
Because I
okay,
use Power BI a lot, and
hey,
Because he likes Power BI actually,
hey,
and there's
I
a
love
secret.
Power BI.
He doesn't like SQL. So he's been praying that the job is gonna get. He wants Power BI and Excel, and it came out for him as Power BI. He was like,
those
"Doctor,
of
and
I'm
us,
so happy."
and
So
that's one of the plus. Not all the jobs involve SQL, Power BI, Excel. Some data analysts they just want you to know how to use Excel, which is one of the easiest to understand, the most easiest to understand. And for me, I was lucky, like you said, out of those three, SQL was the least, but I do understand everything. And Power BI is one of the most beautiful visualization skills you can ever have.
hey, I
So that's for data analysis. So
okay.
for BA, for which is business analysis, they don't even code at all. They don't even
Mm,
code. So it's just about writing requirements, understand business problem, giving a solution. There are a lot of techniques they learn and all, and they will still be on their system, just be praising, and be like, "What are you really doing?" Then after that meeting, so it's just so fun if you can find yourself there. But what you just need to do is you need to first learn the skill. When you have the skill, then you can now start applying and get a job, and it works miraculously sometimes.
I have a dentist friend from Ghana as well who was here in America, right? And then she's not able to start. I've even interviewed her on my channel before. She's not able to start practicing dentistry immediately. There's some exams and some courses she has to take. So you know what she's done? She's taking a data analyst course. What she said, Scrum Master. What?
Bro.
It's different.
Okay, okay. Yeah, there are many. Yeah, there are some.
Something like that. And that's
Yeah,
what has given her a job now. At the moment, she's making $120,000 working from home.
yes. So
And
you
she's using
don't.
that money to prepare to sit her dentistry program course, blah, 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 so that she can actually start practicing. So even if you are not into tech, at the moment where you find yourself, you can actually, when you want to just upgrade yourself, you want to get something interim, you can also consider.
Yes, that reminds me. In some course back, we used to have medical doctors that
Wow.
came. I think
Wow.
maybe they met through. Maybe they came in through you. I can't really remember because you have
Okay.
a lot of medical
Yeah,
personnel
health
on your
professional.
platform here. So and they came to train from different countries, and trust
Wow.
me, they are doing well. We have nurses. Even the just concluded course, we have some nurses friends. I think they're about two. One pick data analysis, one pick business analysis. And I was telling me how things are working, how their friends have gotten job and they are leaving NHS for tech and because of family. Because I had to ask him, why did you join? And he said, doctor, please, I joined because I need to have time for my family.
And so you made mention of people in other countries. That means this upcoming cohort is not only for people in the UK. If you're in another place, you can join.
Sure. We have people from Ghana, Nigerians, Kenya, European countries like Italy. So we have South Africa, we have UAE, and America. We have Canada. Canada is and United States of America.
Everybody is welcome.
Yeah, so everybody is welcome. So anywhere you are welcome. And
Mr. Afolabi, what will be your final words for somebody who's also watching us?
I think the first thing is stop procrastinating. Make sure you're determined to do it and try to always learn more and more. There are some people that immediately they finish the course, they forget to practice or anything. It's not going to help you. Ensure you continue to practice every single day. And trust me, it might look very hard, but trust me, you're going to get that job at the end.
Mr. Afolabi, are you single? Now that you're making over 40,000.
Nah, I'm married.
He's married, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I was asking for a friend of mine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Dr. Aina, your final words to somebody who's contemplating.
You might have been hearing that, tech, it's everywhere. Everyone wants to do tech. But trust me, a lot of job opportunities are coming up in tech because there are a lot of new tech roles. And these tech roles need human to work on it, not machine. So acquire that skills. And one of the easiest you can start with in tech is data analytics and business analysis. You don't need so much. Just 3 months is enough to acquire the skills. And you start your career with it. And with this, you can grow and grow in that field and even go to some other part of the field. So please don't procrastinate. Just like Afolabi said, this is the time you can do it. And we are happy that we are adding value to the society. Thank you, Naniel, and thank you, Afolabi, for coming on this platform.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. God bless you so much. For what you are doing for our community, it's high time Black people got big roles in these parts of the world. I mean, it's about time. Guys, remember the cohort starts on the 29th for those that want to do the business analyst, and then 30th for those that want of July for those that want to do the data analyst, and it's a 3-month program. I'll leave the link to the website, how you can contact Dr. Aina, their social media handles, and everything in the description and on the screen as well, so you can see. Bye.